Hi guys, my name is Williams, and every year I have the opportunity to do a project that benefits my community. I've done projects about the arts, waste management, and the likes. But this year I decided to do something that's more personal to me. Last year during the pandemic, when everybody was at home, parents were complaining that they saw traits and behaviors or characteristics of their children that they had never seen before. And this was because children haven't spent this much time or that much time with their parents over a long stretch as they did last year, because children were home for 5 to 6 months. So parents began to see things that they never used to take notice before in their children, because their children weren't at home, they were always in school. And it just brought to my notice, or brought to light, the rising cases of teenage misbehavior in Nigeria. Nowadays, we see children getting involved in crimes and social vices that was almost secluded or left for adults. But now we see our children getting heavily involved in them. And in the age of social media and the internet, where anyone can be influenced by people that they don't even know, I think it's important now to throw light on this problem that we're facing in society and speaking to our children on the importance of building good values now that they are young. So this year I went to a secondary school and decided to speak to the teenagers, that's 13 to 16 that they have, and just throw some light on some of the things they might be going through, the social pressure that they face, and the reason why it's important to build good values now instead of later.
The students challenges we face today that started as minor problems. Poverty was fun when it started. No one could pay the problem. And then behavior, special interests, kept spreading. Drug abuse, immorality. They all started and kept growing and growing. In today's society, it's easier for things to grow because parents and guardians are facing challenges. So most times, you don't remember their kids. Those type of kids don't have enough parental help for them to grow. And you're not doing the parents. They're trying to make ends meet. Those are the challenges I'm talking about that allow teenage behavior to grow in today's society. So I'll start from this point of view. The line between growth, personality, and psychology. Growth is a biological process. You eat, break down the food, you grow bigger, stronger, probably smarter, or some people do not. But growth is also psychological, it's mental. What we look at is how you get upstairs. Some people are very small, petite in size. But what makes them stand out as older than peers is what they have upstairs. So as we grow physically, there's a tendency for our psychology to change. So I'll give an example. You become bigger, your shoulders become broader, your voice becomes deeper. And obviously you want people to feel with more respect because your voice is more powerful. Same thing, you grow taller. You become more feminine, you want people to treat you with respect, right? That's what happens when you teenager. You want people to treat you with respect. Social, emotional. These are the elements of growth. But I want to focus on 3 today: psychological, emotional, and social. Psychological growth is very important for teenagers for 2 reasons. 1, you can't be your own life, so you bring in activities. 2, society requires adults, and that's why teenage is necessary. At this point in time, your brain is experiencing accelerated growth faster than any other period in your life. This growth is necessary, so you're able to process things faster, to be able to understand, to be able to get stressed and wrong. It's important for parents and parent figures, because now your parents are responsible for adults, responsible adults around you, expected to manage and monitor the growth and type of information and taking good. Emotional. When you're a child, you try to remember your comfort stage. Your hormones are releasing, so your emotions are softer. You disciplines you thrive potentially. Some people become harder as they grow older, and this particular thing, some people find are very, very hard. So things don't come in. That's good. A couple of us didn't get to university immediately. Some decided to take a gap year because they were ready. Some others didn't have a big responsibility. Good. This week, Sunday, of Saturday, I can't exactly remember. After kind of graduation, some of my classmates just graduated. And by the way, I'm studying engineering to 5-year course, so I'm not graduating this year. So I spoke to a couple of them who graduated on Saturday, and we just talked along the lines. You know, some of them just have to mention. We're laughing about all the things that used to happen. You have really here saying so important for the game. Everybody wanted to be powerful, cool, wanted to be broad, just wanted to be done. There's this urge to become popular, especially in this country. That's the last year. If you be here, I know I'm trying to change one. You don't want to be here and it doesn't really make sense. I know a lot of my friends come to me when we come. This is our last chance to talk about Jesus, my amazing as a way of people of all means, and now I have a job, and I wait on goodness. Well, I mean, I can understand this psychology. If you be boring from J1, coming into SSD, you want to be more exciting. You want people to graduate and remember you. But that's bad. Because most of the people that is SSD. Very, very, very. There's no point in having people who makes you happy. Yes. It's the exact same thing that our soldiers do. They produce dopamine. They use you happy feeling. That's why like mommy, you call mommy happy. It makes you happy. So you can decide to take you happy. And then you're probably unable to produce dopamine on its own. So you became dependent on it. You became very aggressive, and then you began to take drugs. Just to keep yourself in check. And then, at 30 years, you realize, if I carry on like this, I won't graduate. And he looks like, yeah, he changes that around and on. But not everybody is going to have that opportunity to change their lives. So why start something that you can't finish? Start something that you can't control. That's the essence of hearing about these things today. We started when I was here and I hated it. I hated it every time we got a retreat. So what school used to do on retreat day, people would come to school because we started in one from like 8, so yeah, you have no classes. So people would sit on retreat day and school notices. So what they did was the retreat started about 12. So you had classes before then and you had, in fact, they were putting on testing, so everybody would go. Started with the first one, just as important. I was in that one. But those words are important. No matter how much you try, especially in this institution, no matter how hard you try to not hear these things, they will concern you guys. And you should be grateful. Because many people don't have this opportunity. I mean, it's all jokes now, no matter your parents, everything is good, they cover up mistakes. What happens when you go outside, when you're independent? There's no one to tell you what to do. So it all comes down to your own reasoning. Your ability to discern between right and wrong. There's going to be no one there. True or not? True. The social pressure that people face in secondary school, I think it's higher than any other. When in secondary school, pressure from your peers and probably social media as well makes you want to do things. Things that maybe you're not comfortable with, but you want to do them after training. I don't think there's any place that needs to well facing as much pressure as well. So all that's left for you guys now in this institution is your wife. So school has almost tied down, so you want to run wild. I can see some people here that I was just waiting for the last point, right? I see some posters after parties. There's some of my friends that I've seen some posters for some of the parties. So alright, you guys have a good time. It's needed. Because when you get to be, that's interesting. But it's important that you don't lose your identity during this period. You lose it's hard to recover. You go for parties, you don't lose the ones you won't recover. Go on, have fun, have a good time, enjoy yourselves. But always remember who you are. If you're drunk, you know how to control yourself when you drink. If you're not drunk, you don't know how to control yourself. So best do not drink. Certain people can bounce back from bad things they do. Some other people cannot. You cannot all have the same law. All things have to not equal. So don't follow someone do something that you wouldn't naturally do. So we have the nice friends of social pressure, social awkwardness, lack of guidance, and pray for popularity. So all that is poor communication skills. Communication is two issues. I speak, you listen. You speak to me, I listen. The third is feedback, but communication is two issues. If I speak, you don't listen, communication is incomplete. There's a difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is the physical process. Some people right now are hearing in and out. Or listening is the activity of processing what you heard. So we listen to understand. A lot of people have poor communication skills, especially at this age. So we find out that some people they won't let you finish. They never let you finish. They always need to have something more pressing to tell you, or they always need to jump to conclusions before you're done with the speech. There's on the other hand, that can't speak. So they talk to them and they just nod their heads and use poor communication. And it affects you when you go into the other thing. So I'll give two separate examples. You have a time that was parents, so they're supposed to like to speak. You want everyone to hear what I have to say. So you go to a place that requires calm and understanding. And then you find yourself always rushing and jumping into conclusions. And even when that was, it puts an aspect inside you. So everyone knows, okay, stop talks or stop talks. So you know what, just allow her to run up and finish her survival. When she's done, you get to the main things from ground. And then the other example is you go to society where you need to speak up for yourself. Because when people will intentionally oppress you just to see how far you can go. Sometimes it feels like it's there's someone that just taking the piece of you, that keeps giving you help time and time again. And you just wonder, seems like this person wants to speak up, but then you're so afraid to speak up because you have poor communication skills, and then you just continue to get the wrong way. In such a society, you will also suffer. It's important to come out of your comfort zone, whichever which way it is, to develop communication skills, the ability to listen, comprehend, and then speak. Both of them are as important as one another. The guy was talking about him, was telling me the difficulty he had and all of that after his wild experience, final days in the So then it says, if you take popularity tenders, you take anything else. There were people who were interested in taking popularity themselves and they would go to anything. So there was something we would do. We had a very popular girl, very popular boys, and their guys. So the popular ones would always call some of their guys won't think what is fake body out is true. Like that's body does, that's actually how body does. And I was like, oh, this guy is big, like, he has an actual body, that's one. Then clothing time came and he had an altercation with another student and he were beating him. And I was wondering, why does his body fight to the next thing? Until someone told the hammer and I had him, like, he just wanted to flex me, so he told him that ways and everything. Like, how desperate would you be? I can't remember what the guy's name is, but I will never forget that name. That's what she's doing for Christ and Jesus. It disgraces you, makes people have fun, makes you easy to embarrass, because whatever people want to do, you know that this guy wants to talk about, this guy wants to talk about. So whatever I tell you, I really experience. Trust me, you're popular wherever you are, keep your own space. If you're popular, just at home amongst it's fine. You're popular in school, it's fine. Social media, it's fine. You're popular in heaven with God, it's fine as well. You're popular anyway. So, what are the consequences of changing behavior? I know most times when speakers come, they talk about drug abuse, smoking, and sexual violence. Those are the common ones we use. Porn, tyrants, what I was focused on stage is regret. I think that's the greatest consequence. Any human engagement at this point, they bring on regret. the problem is very changing rebellion is not cute. Doesn't make you courageous, doesn't make you bold, and doesn't make you independent. There are better ways to tell your parents that you are growing up and you like to do something skill. Like I expect every single person to have made a choice of what they want to study. It's not something that I expect that your parents will do for you. And such a thing, you have your parents make a decision for you. They are better out to get them to listen to you than to do something else. So our parents need our cooperation as much as we need them. Understand that a lot of parents are not as emotionally attached to their kids as you would like them to be. Right now, you go to school, it's fine that your friends don't have the time, they can do whatever you want to do. But trust me, in the long run, you will wish that your parents were there for you when you need them. So as much as you can, whenever your professor arises, try to get your parents and not get to help us. Is that understandable? At this point in time, wow, can't really do that. I'd like to bring this gathering, and I've already sent number one gathering to a close. As we started with prayer, I would also like for us to end in prayer. Let's close our eyes. In Jesus' name, in the mighty name of Jesus, Father, Lord God, we thank you. We thank you for the knowledge you give unto us. We thank you for the spirit of understanding, the spirit of teachability. Lord God, we thank you. Father, Lord, we ask for all the words we prepared today. Lord, we shall not depart from us, Lord, in the mighty name of Jesus. Lord God, we shall keep those which are important to our lives and apply them to make us better human beings as we grow. Lord, we thank you for this day. Thank you for the service. And we thank you that you answer our prayers. For in Jesus' name we pray. And sorry, just before I go, I didn't mention something very, very important. So build a relationship with God at this age. I know some of you wonder how your parents are close to God or why they are close to God, which I didn't know what I'm doing. But trust me, it's important to have God in life. Because if everybody wants to listen, God will not hear you. Dr. Brooks tells us when we're here that prayer is a child, it's not one Lord. We don't necessarily pray because he's a good children and how to obey. He's a loving Father. You speak to him. Your prayer doesn't have to be monotonous. Some people pray and every day they repeat the same prayer. But prayer is really just a conversation with God. You should be able to speak to God every day about things that you want to do throughout the day and things that you like to see happen next day. That's fine, because God is very, very important. As you grow, you understand the importance of God. If you can understand it now, then you have an advantage of your faith. Thank you guys so much.
Speaking to the children was an amazing experience. When it started, the entire hall was quiet. They were quiet. I was tense. They were tense. But it's always important to be able to connect with your audience, to really tug at their heartstrings. So I think as it went on, they became more involved. They were participating. They were excited. I could see their interest really pick up in what I was saying. And I had some interesting conversations off camera. And I had some on camera that it really blew my mind, like the way these children could understand what had been relayed to them, and they were more than willing to put it on camera. So here you go.
Okay, so I used to find it really weird talking to my parents about certain things about me, especially my mom, because I'm meant to be close to my mom. Yeah, I'm female, she's female, but like I wasn't really free. I used to feel like, oh, okay, she's gonna like condemn me or say that, oh, children of nowadays, this and that, this and that. So I used to find it like really, really weird to talk to her. But after a while, we just established that bond between each other, and then we just recently started talking about things concerning me, like just anything at all, like school, life, future, and anything. So through that experience, it's been actually good talking to my mom, because I've gained knowledge on things that I would never like. You know, us now, our generation, we see things from technically almost the same point of view. So having someone talk to you in another point of view is always like really good. So she talks to me, and then I ask her like anything, drugs, boys, anything. So it's been actually really good talking to her. And for parents that don't actually talk to their children, I have some friends who like they're like, oh no, my parents, they're strict, they're this, they're that. But like no parent can give birth to a child and be a monster to the child, except but like to some extent a parent should just like be free with their child and get to know their child. Not every time you have to be, oh okay, you must follow this, you must follow that. Learn to understand us that, oh okay, things like depression, things like anxiety, things like mental health issues, like they are actually real stuff. So we really, this generation, we like open up to people who like see things in our point of view as well. Because like if I come to you as a parent and then I tell you that, oh okay, mom, I feel so depressed, this, that, you should be able to understand that, oh okay, that's what people of this generation go through. You're not telling me that, oh, I don't pay for school fees, I don't pay rent, I don't pay that. Why am I going through stuff like that? I just need you guys to understand your children and understand that this generation, times have changed, and you need to understand us.
I think that some things are peer pressure versus things that is part of growth. I think some things are part of growth and some things are peer pressure. Things like, you say, having boyfriend, because I don't see the point of it actually, but everybody is doing it. So you feel like, oh okay, me self, I need to do it so that I can belong, or so that I can feel part of the it crowd. But I don't see the point of it, because like at this stage in your life, there's no boy or girl or whatever that you're supposed to be thinking about actually. If you can manage it, do your thing, but and for the other one is like, you're growing up, so obviously there's some things that you're going to start doing. Maybe you start dressing more mature, because I cannot be dressing like as I was when I was in junior school now. Some things are going to change, and some things are going to evolve with you. Maybe you start cursing, okay, but like it's part of growth. Some things are huh? What's the question again?
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure, yeah, definitely. A lot of things like sneaking out, lying to your parents, or like just doing your lying self, because you feel like, oh, all my friends are rich, all my friends are having Air Forces, all my friends are getting ring lights, they're getting camera, they're getting iPhone. So you feel like, oh, I have to lie. I say, no, my mom bought my own for me, but like, your parents don't buy you things like that, but you start lying and you start becoming like toxic in a way, because you're not being yourself, you're not being truthful, you're trying to portray this image of like, oh I'm cool, I'm rich, I'm this person, but you're actually not. And it's like a lot of people are fake now, because they think that they have to be fake so they can belong to the East crowd, so they can be part of everybody. And it's not actually like, as long as you're yourself, if you have friends that know you for you and they accept you for you, I think that's good. You don't have to have all these expensive things to be able to be part of like the it crowd basically. And peer pressure is very, 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 very toxic, because it's like, I just want to live my life, but like there are other people that if I live my life or I do something, it's like yeah, or if I don't have a boyfriend, like this girl doesn't have a boyfriend, you're still a baby, oh my goodness, you've not had a boyfriend, you've not had your own kids, like okay. And it's like
Today was and is a special day. When I woke up today, I knew it was going to be amazing, but I couldn't have bargained or planned what I got today. It was amazing, everything went perfectly. I want to thank the crew behind me, they made everything go well. I want to thank Caleb International College for giving me the opportunity to speak to their children, giving me the hall, the time. I want to thank the David Oyedepo Foundation for giving me this opportunity every year to be able to impact my community positively. I have to give thanks to God because without God we are nothing. He gives me the knowledge, the strength, the composure and the peace to be able to do this on a yearly basis. I can't thank everyone involved enough. So from the bottom of my heart I say thank you. I mentioned today is a special day. It's a special because
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
happy birthday to a mentor, a leader, and a father, Bishop Dr. David Oyedepo.